Hello, how you doing? And this is Elder Marvin Fant with 5 questions. And right now we're getting ready to interview Sister Mother, excuse me, Mother Violet Mack. She is the mother of Elder Frank Mack. And the first question is, what is your greatest accomplishment that you have experienced? What's the greatest thing you're proud of?
Uh, I would say my I would say that what I'm proud of now. You mean right now?
Whenever,
When
past,
the past, or well, it's
future,
when I found the
present.
Lord. When I become to be a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
When I found the Lord, my life changed. It changed me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, when I was growing up, I mean, everything was all right as a kid.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, into my adult life, and then when I found the Lord, it got even better. Things got better, and since I been at Higher Dimension Church, this is my church, Higher Dimension. It seemed like things got better,
Mm-hmm.
even better, you know.
Mhm.
So I feel great. I
All
feel
right.
good about it.
Okay. Second question. If you had the chance to go back in time, would you change anything?
To go back where I used to be, where I am
If there
now.
was some sort of time machine, and say if you can go back to when you were younger, if you can go back a certain year, or would you change anything?
No, I wouldn't. I would rather stay. I would rather for it to be just like I am now.
Okay. Third question. Now, what was it like growing up as a teenager?
It was all right. It was great, I would say.
How, I mean, did you have to go through any racisms or things like that?
Yeah,
Growing
well,
up here, you grew up in Anderson, right?
Anderson, yeah, yeah. It was kind of different between the races,
Mhm.
I would say.
But you had a pretty good overall.
But yeah,
Okay, that's good. That's good. And question number 4: what is the difference in church now as to when you first started?
before, you mean at
When
my church
the
or
way things are now, as opposed to when you first started going to church, say back in how things were back in 1960 or 1950. How different is it now?
it's a lot of different in it. I mean, I've learned a lot at my church now
Mm.
than I did at the other church that I used to attend. So I've learned a lot. It's a big change
Big change spiritually?
spiritually.
Okay. And last question: what is your best story of Jesus answering a prayer for you?
It's faith. I would say if you have faith,
Can you give me a specific example that he answered a prayer that you've been praying about, and you saw the prayer come through?
well, I would say everything that I pray for, he comes through for me.
Okay. So no, you don't have any best story that just sticks out above all of them?
My family, I pray for my family, and he answers. Well, I would just say that he answers I take all my burdens to the Lord and leave them there, and he answers all my prayers.
I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to ask. So like there was a time when I first got saved, and I broke my leg, and we needed money for rent, and we were praying about it, and our next door neighbor came to us and gave us some money, and she said, "Don't open it up until you get inside." And we needed $90 to for the rent, and she just happened to put $100 bill in there. So that's what I mean, as far as just something that you can just specifically say that you've been praying for, and
I know it's something.
Just can't think of
But I
anything
just
right
can't
now.
think of it right now, but I know it's something. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we thank you for your time, and this is the end of 5 questions for the month of November. Thank you.
October.